Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is the Almighty Geoff, and we are here with episode 20 of The Witcher. In the previous episode, we started off by speaking to the gambler and to Ramsmeat back at the Hairy Bear Inn with the new information we gained from Thala. Or Tal, I don't know how you pronounce his name. We then moved on to speak to the gardener that was outside the hospital and gain even more information out of him, but he told us to speak to Shani, who was working at the hospital, where we helped her out by gathering a few ingredients for her and then sleeping until night, where we interrogated the prisoner, who basically mumbled something about Kalkstein before being attacked by Ramsmeat's bandits. So we dealt with all those, and then... Oh, there you go in. Okay. What are you doing? So, what did we do after that? Yeah, we tried to get to Shani's house, and we had the most annoying NPC I've ever had the displeasure of meeting, which was the grandma who owned the house and basically was kicking me out every other time, but she seems to be okay with me now. I did go in to clear out the rest of the inventory that was in Shani's house between the episodes, and she seems to just be welcoming of me now, so hopefully it keeps that way. So, we're going to start this episode by catching back up with Detective Raymond and seeing what new information we can exchange.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
So, I got to the prisoner.
He spill anything?
Didn't have time. Ramsmeat's men attacked.
You sure? Strange. Ramsmeat wants Salamandra gone. Unless something I don't know about has occurred.
Javed might have scared him, or paid him off.
Something to check. Did you get anything out of the prisoner?
One word. Kalkstein.
Makes sense. Kalkstein's known to be a talented alchemist. He could be helping Javed with his experiments.
I've met Kalkstein. He didn't look the criminal.
That might be true, but we need to check all our leads. Let's get to work. I'll ask around town, talk to my contacts. You keep an eye on Kalkstein. Gain his trust. Get to know his plans and secrets.
How do you want to proceed?
Patience. This is just like fishing.
I prefer hunting.
Gain Kalkstein's trust. Do him a favor. Learn something that interests him. You could get him to hire you. And talk to Ramsmeat, but don't overdo it. There's one with a short temper.
Okay, not quite done yet. Dude. Okay.
So, I questioned the captain of the city guard.
Any conclusions?
I think he's innocent.
Surprising. Sure he didn't pull the wool over your eyes?
Don't worry about my eyesight. It's not Vincent.
All right, I'll cross him off our list of suspects. For now. He's hiding something, that's clear. But I'll look into that later. What about our other leads?
What's it like being a private eye?
Lousy work in a town full of dirt and conspiracies. I spend most of my time spying on nobles and rich burghers who cheat on their wives. You can't imagine what people are capable of.
I don't think I care to imagine.
I recently followed Morton, commander of Foltest's palace guards. Heard of him?
I don't think so.
I saw him in the stables with two young pages. You wouldn't believe.
I've heard enough.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
Alright.
See you soon.
Toodle pip. Okay, so we've got two new suspects, Kalkstein and Ramsmeat. First of all, we're going to go and see Kalkstein. It's been a while since we spoke to him properly. And I believe his place is... yeah, it's down this way. Let's see what information we can get out of him. Okay. A lot of new crap in here, of course we do. Ugh, God damn it. What's on Herb is? It seems to be all over the place, and I've read most of the books. Oh. Looks like I'm going to be doing a return trip over to this place. No problem. Already read it. More dogtail, honest to God. Just waited. Could have saved some innocent pups. Okay.
Might Rubedo be better? Finally, the Witcher Geralt answers my call.
We meet again.
I need your help again.
With what?
A grave matter. Something that could prove a milestone in alchemy. Connected to your profession, too.
Tell me more.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You had a job.
Help me fulfill my life's work. A tower stands in the forest swamp near Old Vizima.
A princess up top, dragon below? Thanks, but I'll pass.
Silence, please. Legend says a mage and alchemist built the tower. No princesses or dragons.
So what's my job?
The mage died ages ago, and the tower was forgotten. The power within it attracted and deformed nearby creatures.
In short, it breeds monsters?
Precisely. I want to examine that source, Witcher, and write a dissertation certain to immortalize my name. I'll have access to secrets that have been hidden away in that tower for years. Unfortunately, the tower is locked. I'll pay 1,000 orens to whoever helps me get inside.
I'll see what I can do, though I'm sure this won't be easy.
Were it easy, I'd not need you. Breaking into a powerful mage's lab is complicated. We must gather detailed information on the tower.
Where do I find it?
In the tales and legends recounted by elders and swamp folk. In old books, too. Recorded wisdom is infinitely more reliable.
Any specific titles in mind?
Ransant Alvaro's The Secret Gates, and an alchemy treatise, Ain Soph Hour. I know a certain dwarf had a copy of The Secret Gates. The second book, written by an anonymous gnome, was lost long ago, and could be hard to find. While you search for these, you can test my newest invention, a crystal that links places of power and my workshop. It will allow you to teleport, disintegrating your being into billions of pieces that travel beyond the time-space curve.
And then it'll reassemble my being in your lab? Sure about this?
There is some chance of error, but it's minuscule.
Okay.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
About the tower.
Yes?
Where can I find information on the tower?
Books are the most reliable storage of knowledge.
Anything else?
Listen to the swamp dwellers, too. Folk knowledge, myths, and legends are useful, though oral histories can become distorted.
All right, I'll do that.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
Let's talk about Salamandra. I think you're in league with them.
What, me? Why?
That's what I'd like to know.
What is it you're after?
Something I don't have evidence for yet. Let's talk about evidence.
What?
The wound.
That's
What for?
to hell.
I suppose.
Get out.
Oh God.
I don't know enough to decide. Let's drop the subject for now.
Right.
You
Thought that-
offended me, Witcher. You offended me, Witcher.
I thought that was the same path that we took last time.
You offended me, Witcher.
I'll offend you good in a second, buddy. Don't you worry about it. Ugh. Right, okay. Just don't offend the alchemist. That's what I've picked up from this.
I'm here about the notice.
You have Al Ghul Marrow for me?
Not yet, but I'll get you some soon.
Hurry! I need it for my solutions.
How do I get to the swamp?
Through the western gate is a dike leading to Old Vizima.
What then?
you'll find a ferry to take you to the swamp.
The ferry goes both ways?
Yes, there's a dock in the swamp near the brickmaker's hamlet.
Thanks. See ya.
Oh, not quite yet. Okay, what do you have? Anything of interest? Oh great, other new books. So I've add another 800 onto my already hefty price. Well, let's just drop off some stuff. Okay. Let's try this again.
Let's talk about Salamandra. Evidence indicates you're linked to the organization.
What evidence?
The wounded salamander mentioned you.
That's likely, since I hired him.
What for?
To help with my experiments. I had no idea he belonged to a secret organization.
I suppose he distilled the fifth essence and dusted the Philosopher's Stone?
He protected me from Salamandra and did other tasks. He risked his life for me, and your sarcasm will not change that. Get out of my sight, mutant.
I don't believe you. I don't know enough to decide. Let's drop the subject for now.
Right. We can't waste time. When you find that criminal, I'll gladly help. But now, back to work.
Okay, now we've done that. Alright, we're done with Kalkstein for now. We're going to... Well, actually, first of all, we're going to see if we can gain information from a dwarf. Apparently...
How do we assimilate with them?
Apparently some of them can give us a random bit of information that can progress a quest. So let's just see.
The plague kills more and more humans. How do we assimilate with them if they don't assimilate? Shit in my boots. If I catch those bastards who attack at night, I'll rip their legs out of their asses.
Okay, buddy.
Co-op existence. The plague kills more and more humans.
Well, they all seem to say the same thing, so I assume it's one particular dwarf who has the information that I need. But I can't find any other dwarves. Let's go for a potter around, see if someone shows up. Oh, there's one. There's a guy over here. Are you the dwarf for which I seek?
If I were Vivaldi, I would do all I could to destroy this city. If I were Vivaldi, I would do all
Well,
I could to
that's
destroy.
Vivaldi. That's the guy we want to know about, but we didn't update a quest.
Tires me. What's that?
Can't see any of the dwarves, so
Fuck it. If I were Vivaldi,
okay.
I would do all I could to destroy this city.
These are the guys we already talked to, aren't they?
The plague kills more and more humans.
Right, okay.
Hope it continues.
Check one last time.
If I catch those bastards who attack at night,
Right, okay, no. I'm gonna stop. Let's go to Vivaldi's.
get out!
What's going on?
We're arresting him for collaborating with terrorists.
Him? A Scoia'tael warrior?
His nephew was in the very unit the Order captured. The same unit that slaughtered villagers near Vizima.
No, it's a mistake. My nephew is young and foolish, not a murderer.
Was. He's hanging already. Before dying, he admitted contacting you. Glad we caught them before they managed that weapons shipment. Aaron, a true patriot, lost his life luring them into a trap. Gather your belongings, Vivaldi. You can grieve in the dungeon.
Uh-oh.
I wanted no part of the business between the Hawker and the Scoia'tael. The fools gave me no choice. Fearing the revenge of the Scoia'tael, Heron betrayed the whole unit. Probably thought he'd be safe, get a reward. The young non-humans will be carrion for ravens and crows. The only true victors in this conflict, for someone is sure to avenge the freedom fighters. Use their deaths, take just revenge for the cause. And the scavengers will be fat and sated. Ravens and crows.
Damn. That's deep, Geralt. Furs.
How do we assimilate that?
Right, I'm not done here yet. Okay, more crap. Alright, so of course, as you can tell by that cutscene, that's the scenario that happens if in Chapter 1 you don't assist the Scoia'tael, which we didn't, obviously. If you did, that means that Vivaldi would stay in his house and the guys wouldn't arrest him. But it's all good, because we could just go to the dungeon and speak to him there. So we just pop back. It's no problem.
Can I talk to Vivaldi?
No chance. Anyone arrested for dealing with Scoia'tael is a political prisoner.
He's just an old dwarf.
Why are you standing up for him?
I need to talk to him.
Pay the 200 bail, and I'll let him out. You can do whatever you want then.
Here's your coin.
Okay.
Hey! What brings you here?
I'm looking for the leader of a certain organization.
You suspect me because I'm a dwarf?
I have several suspects, not only dwarves.
What do you want?
I've got my eye on you.
Come back when you stop talking crap. What?
I've figured out Azar Javed's contacts.
Interesting.
Sorry I suspected you. I know you've lost control of your bank.
Kind to be so frank with a dwarf.
Anytime.
I have information about Javed that might be useful.
Even the smallest details sometimes are.
I saw his name in old files. He paid tuition at the sorcerer school in Barnard. He was expelled after taking an interest in dark magic. He stopped paying tuition and that was the last trace of him in our system. You're dealing with a renegade, and a dangerous one at that.
Okay. Hey, I'm not done yet.
Do you have a copy of the secret gates?
I do, and what remains of my collection. It's yours if you want it.
How much?
You pulled me from prison. Take it as a gift.
I hope you recover your assets.
That bank has belonged to my family for ages, and now some human. You call this justice?
Goodbye.
Okay, cool. So we need a copy of the secret gates. Right, okay. Just 1 second. Right, okay. Let's have a look at what we picked up there. So it's a Kalkstein, Zero Confidential, What Lies Beneath. Zajavid. Dragon's Dream. Fainwood. So you pronounce it, I don't know if you do. Okay. Okay, so we got both books. Right. Fab. Okay, so I want to look for Zoltan Shivai, who could possibly be at Vivaldi's place, which I'm going to pop to now anyway, just to see if he's settled. Or it's going to be at the Hairy Bear. He's probably going to be at the Hairy Bear, I should think, but we'll see.
In the free company.
If I were Vivaldi,
Okay. Oh, he is here.
Goodbye.
Right.
Yes?
What do you know about my silver sword?
What, me? A simple dwarf?
Shawnee insisted your knowledge of weapons is unequaled.
All right. Silver-plated blade. A steel core. Suited to a two-handed grip. Decent workmanship, not perfect. I don't know runes for shit.
Thanks.
No problem.
Okay.
Farewell.
Alright, we are heading back to the Hairy Bear. The guide says we should probably speak to some thugs along the way. I don't think it makes a difference, but I don't know. For the almighty guide, it knows all. Yeah, I know some people aren't a massive fan of the fact that I use
looking for snuff.
a guide, but basically this game is so big that if I don't, I will
You know they
have, I just won't have a clue of what to do, so.
Someone stole my trousers. Wait till I catch them.
You look lost.
Looking for adventure?
Ha! Never seen any looking for snuff.
Oh, it's what to you.
Looking for adventure?
I know Taller, so think before doing anything careless.
Right. Okay, we're gonna talk to Ramsmeat. Get this finished up.
What do you want, Wolf?
Ever seen the Salamandra sign?
I've seen a lot. Have a problem with that?
No problem.
Anything else?
Ever seen the Salamandra sign?
I've seen a lot. Have a problem with that?
Best tell me all you know. The name Azar mean anything?
I have a rule. Before I slit someone's throat, I give them some advice. Never threaten me. Make sure you remember that. I mean, image is everything, right?
I need to talk to you about Salamandra.
Quickly.
When I ask about Salamandra, your henchmen get shifty.
They're like me. We don't like Salamandra.
I see. Settling scores in the underworld.
Anything else?
Why did you contact Witcher Berengar?
What's it to you?
He was my brother.
Take a good look. Do I seem like a whore to you?
No.
So why you trying to fuck me? Again, what's it to you?
He was a friend. I suspect Salamandra had something to do with his disappearance.
You choose your friends poorly.
Berengar schemed with Salamandra, and that's why we had our eye on him. As they say, keep your friends close, and your enemies closer. He disappeared in the swamp. Kalkstein hired one of my boys to find him. Then he disappeared. That's all. Now get lost.
Your people attacked me at the hospital.
You cracked? I sent them there to bring back one of ours.
Let's say I believe you. I think I have this figured out.
What?
Want the truth about Salamandra?
Spit it out.
Let's summarize.
Go on.
You and yours get nervous whenever you see the salamander sign.
No shit.
Nothing unusual, given that you're battling them for influence.
You sure?
Oh yeah. I can smell your fear.
You annoy me.
You suspected Salamandra sent me to kill you. The same with Berengar.
I thought he would lead me to Salamandra's leader.
But Berengar disappeared. Your man, however, did learn something.
Unfortunately, he ran afoul of Salamandra. Then the guards captured him. Those I sent to help, you cut up.
Your boys were really nervous. Nervous and aggressive.
They expected Salamandra would attack and might have mistaken you for them. What did my man say?
Not much. He was badly injured.
Shame. A misunderstanding, then. I forgive you for killing my crew. You're all right, Wolf.
I know you're fighting Salamandra. I'm hunting them too.
Javed wants to take over my business. He decided to start with the girls. Know why? Though he left Zerakini long ago and trained to be a mage, deep inside, he's remained a fucked up wild man. Now you get it?
Not really.
He's driven by instinct. Thinks with that Zerakanian cock of his. And he's got some strange fetishes. Likes fire. My girls are scared shitless. And they don't scare dead easily.
Thanks. That helped.
No problem.
See you.
Alright. All things are good with Ramsmeat. Okay, we're gonna pick up, we're gonna go and drop off the dog teller now, so we'll just mark that in our inventory. We're gonna go see the gravedigger, who is near the entrance to the cemetery, as you'd expect. Which I believe. So we're here. Yeah, okay. It is where I thought it was. We're gonna head out and come around this way. So I think hopefully we should be getting a bit more action now. Obviously for the last little while it has been basically conversation after conversation. But we've basically spoken with everybody now, so gonna get some quests done. So all should be good.
What'll it be? Pine or oak, perhaps? An entire crypt? Let's see. 5 ells wide.
What are you talking about?
Why would you come to a gravedigger? So I ask you, who will you be burying? Fear not, my prices are reasonable.
I'm here for another reason.
You should plan ahead. Very well. What is it you want?
I'm here about the notice.
Yes?
I have 6 jugs of dog's lard.
I use the lard on the casket. Here's your payment.
Why is the cemetery shut?
Because the dead refuse to rest in peace. Fear not, they stay in their graves in sunlight. Someone should tend to them, though. Perhaps someone will offer a reward, but for now, no one seems bothered.
Tell me something else.
What do you need?
Why is the cemetery...
Because fear...
I'll deal with it when you agree to pay me. For now, farewell.
Think putting a dead body to rest is easy? Do what you will. Perhaps the watch captain will reward you.
Won't hurt to check.
What do you need?
Farewell.
Okay. So that's that one done. Right. We need to make it noon. God damn it. We'll let it right down there as well, but what are you gonna do? Calm down. Alright. So we'll just light a nice little fire over here.
Screw co-op existence.
Okay. That'll do. Okay, let's head back to the gates. This might be one of the last things that we do today. I think we're running a bit short on time. Let's just see. Yeah, we've just gone over 30 minutes. But that's fine. We're looking for a lady called Hildegard Zolstock. It should be around the cemetery gates. Yep, there she is. Bloody hell. Couldn't have just been around a little bit later.
Oh, woe is me. Will no one help me?
Why the grief?
My husband haunts me. What do I do?
Haunts you? In your bedchamber?
My late husband haunts me.
Tell me more. Maybe I can help.
My husband died a month since, and now haunts me in my home, wailing nightly. But the worst thing is,
I'm listening.
worst, he flies around the cemetery at night shouting lies about me. Doubtless tongues are wagging already. Set him straight, I beg you.
It will cost you 200 orens if I succeed.
Oh, that's a hefty sum. Profiting off someone else's misery. Well, deal with him and I'll pay.
Where will I find you when I'm done?
I'm here every day at noon.
Why can't I collect payment when I want?
Are you daft? My husband flies around ruining my reputation. I'll not be seen in the company of a killer.
So long.
Okay.
So long.
Rightio. That does that. Let's check my inventory. Okay. Right. Let's check our journal. Obviously we've got a Restless Ghost, Mysterious Tower. Is that on the other? Ramsmeat. Azar Javid. Berengar. Kalkstein. Locations, got the Mage's Tower. So I think they'll have a lot, to be honest. I think we've done most of it. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we're going to edit for today. In the next episode, we will be speaking to one last person, which is Boot Black, and from there we shall be clearing up quite a lot of our, quite a lot of our quests that we picked up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also be sure to share the video, and I will see you guys episode 21. Bye, guys.